welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna take a look to the mixing of major and minor pentatonic in a blues, obviously. Before to continue, I suggest you to subscribe to the channel, and as always, I remember you that my English is very, very, very dangerous. So, let's go. The first thing to notice is that a blues, standard blues progression, the 12-bar blues, okay, is a major thing, okay? All the chords are dominant 7 chords. Yeah, we can have a lot of variation, but we have to take the 12-bar blues, 1st degree, 4th degree, and 5th degree, okay? All the chords are major. A7, all these lessons will be in the key of A, okay? The other ones about the minor pentatonic with the 6 were in G. This time we go to A. So A7, D7, D9, and E9, E7. Not in this order, obviously, okay? But these are the chords. So the blues, being a major thing, is a major thing, okay? But what we do as a guitar player and as an improviser, okay? We play a minor pentatonic on a major structure, which is a strange thing to do, okay? If you talk with some classical musicians, it's strange to play minor over a major chord, okay? If the chord is major, you play major scale. If the chord is minor, you play minor scales. If the chord is altered, you play altered scales, okay? In blues, in the blues genre, the thing is a little bit strange, and is a bit strange, but it's typical to the genre of blues, okay? So you hear this, but we play this. Okay, so it's a very subtle thing, okay? Because in the minor pentatonic, the blues scale, we have a lot of notes that are typically the blue notes, okay? The minor third, also the raised ninth, okay? The flat fifth, which is typical, okay? But a great thing to do to make the blues sounds a bit more modern and contemporary, okay, is to use and mix together the 2 scales, okay? So we have to take we are always in the key of A, we have to take the major pentatonic, which is this, and the minor pentatonic, which is this. So very different notes between the 2 scales, okay? The major pentatonic is a more of a happy sound, okay? It's a sort of Chinese, okay? The minor is more sad, more blues, okay? What are the great things to do on a blues progression? Well, we have in a classic blues 4 bars with the first chord, A7, 2 with the 4th chord, the D7, another 2 with the first, 1 with the 5th, the E7, 1 with the 4th, again the D7, and 2 with the A7, or 1 with the A7 and 1 with the E7 if a turnaround is here, okay? So you have to take in your mind the concept that the minor pentatonic always works, okay? We have the classic thing to do, not in the sense of classical music, okay? But the classic thing to do is to play over the whole progression the minor pentatonic, okay? Throughout the whole chords, okay? The A, the D, and the E. But the great thing to do is to play the major pentatonic on the A chord, okay, the first chord, and then switch to the minor pentatonic when you hit and reach the D7 chord, okay? Why this? Because in the A7 chord we have 4 chord tones, okay, which are the A, the D sharp, the C sharp, the E natural, and the G natural, okay? So the key note is the C sharp, which is not where we have the C natural, not the C sharp, okay? Why this note is so important? Because it's the third of the chord. It's the note that it characterizes the chord itself, okay? So and if we play the minor, we don't have it, okay? This is the note where we are interested in, okay? When the fourth chord, the D7, arrives, we have to switch. Not we have, but we can, okay? To the minor pentatonic. This is a thing that all the great players do, okay? From B.B. King to Eric Clapton to Scott Anderson to Matt Scofield to Josh Schmidt, everybody, okay? Maybe some players don't know the whole theory about and behind this thing, but they do by ear, okay? But they do it. Major, minor, major. There is a bit of danger in this thing, okay? Because you have to listen carefully and interiorize the mood and the chord progression. You can think about it or you can perceive it, but the danger is the note that we talked about earlier, the C sharp. Why? Because on the A, I'll do a little loop here, okay? A chord, major. Listen. If you do a mistake and you land on a C sharp and you forget to change scale, it's a disaster, okay? Because in the D7 chord we have the C natural note, okay? And if you continue to play the major pentatonic, you have the C sharp, and the two notes together, when you hit the C sharp over a D7, sounds like this. My gosh. So they are a semitone apart, so the sound is a flat 9, which is very weird, very dissonant. So you have to change from this note to this one, okay? This lesson is about the first box of the two scales. Later I will explain you how to mix them together in a technique way, okay? So, about the improvisation, you can think it, first chord, major pentatonic, fourth chord, the second in the progression, minor, okay? And then you have to return to the first. You don't have to do it, but you can do it, okay? Remember, you don't have any laws about this, okay? It's all a sort of experience and what you have listened and what you like, okay? You can always play the minor pentatonic above the whole thing, okay? When you have to go to the E7 chord, we can choose between the two. It's almost the same. The major is more modern and happy sounding, and a more countryish, okay, sound. Okay? The minor is the classical blues scale. Both are very useful. Okay. So what are the steps to reach a full understanding of the thing? We have to think that the first box of the minor pentatonic is mixed, which is underneath, with the major pentatonic second box. So they are, I like to think in this way, they are all in the same position. I'd like to think in position, so you can have a very clear way of view about the neck, okay? If you, I do all the lesson one a week, okay? If you stay for a week always in the same position, you can explore, you can stay between the shades between the two, okay? So next week, obviously, we have to move and go to the other box. But here, what we can do, this is the minor. We take, for example, the first strings, okay? 1, 2, and 3. These notes are from the major. These notes are from the minor. We can think two ways. One is a didactical way, okay? A good way to learning about how to approach the thing, okay? Is what I said earlier. On the first chord, you play major, on the second minor, and then you switch, okay? But the great thing is to mix them together to have the maximum from both the scales, okay? So think about this. Instead of playing on the first, on the D7, then you return, okay? This is a good way to learn the position. But the most interesting thing to do is to mix them and use the subtle shades with bends, with slides, with legatos, and mix them together, okay? I'll do a little example here, okay? Only on the first three strings, okay? Major, minor, major, major, minor, major, minor, okay? So what I've done here, it's a very simple thing, okay? Nothing too fast, nothing too fancy, okay? But from the major pentatonic here, we can reach the C natural of the minor pentatonic. So with two notes, we almost mix together the scale, okay? Same thing here. From the F sharp of the major, we go to the G natural of the minor. Same thing here, but you can do it with the bends or with the legato thing, okay? It's a classic one. The minor third that goes to the major third. Classic intros of all time, like from I know a little from Lynyrd Skynyrd, or Blues Deluxe from Joe Bonamassa. Okay, this is a classic intro for slow blues. And what happens? You start from the tonic, and then you do the minor major thing. So remember, start thinking this scale on this chord, this other scale on the other chord, okay? But when you learn and you listen to the chord progression after maybe 2 days, 3 days, I don't know, okay? It depends on you. You have to start to mix them and to obtain a sort of maxi scale where you have all the notes of the major and minor mixed together. So the scale become A and B from the major, C from the minor, and again C sharp from the major, D from the minor, E, or E flat if you think about the blues scale, E is from both, F sharp from the major, G from the minor, and again A. Okay, it's very useful thing to do if you want to expand your vocabulary about blues. Okay, so remember the two box, first minor and the second major. I'll put here in the video, and mix them together. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. See you next time with the second box of the major minor thing. Okay? Ciao!